So justice has prevailed at last, not before time. It doesn't take away. I mean, I'm obviously extremely happy now that this is we haven't even got, we haven't got to appear in court anymore. That this is done and dusted. There's still a lot of other stuff to go through. It doesn't take away the fact that we were wrongly arrested, and the police. If anybody sat through the court case, they would have seen 7 coppers swear under oath to tell the truth and then lie through their teeth, right? As evidenced by their own videos that they took. They said that we were blocking the road, that we blocked a fire engine. You know, strange enough, I done a Freedom of Information Act to the fire brigade, and I got conclusive proof that there was no fire engine, there was no emergency vehicle. The police lied and lied and lied. They have colluded from day one with, as far as I'm concerned, the Mayor's office. I asked for, under Freedom of Information Act, I asked for all the correspondence, all the communications that they had been through with the police concerning that matter. And after 4 months of backwards and forwards with the police, with them giving us the runaround, we ended up with 23 pages, complete 23 pages of redacted evidence, not a single bit of information. They wouldn't even put a date, because if anything is dated, it will prove that there was collusion, that there was prior notice. The police said that they reacted to what happened that day. We know that's not to be true. You don't organise that amount of police in that sort of time. It doesn't happen. It can't happen. So the police lied. The judge know that they lied. He saw that every bit of evidence that was shown in court, which was all police videos, none of our own, just their own videos that they provided, that you would think would be the most damning they could find. Not one single bit of that evidence, not one single bit of that video, those videos showed what they said we were doing. It completely contradicted what they said. The judge saw that and sat there and knows that they were lying, yet found us guilty. Right? And as it was said outside the court, you know, the judge had prior not communications, but certainly had an association with Khan, a charity event. He should have excused himself from the proceedings. He didn't. He sat there, he listened to all this contradictory evidence, completely conflicting evidence from the police, yet found us guilty. So, you know, this was not going to be dropped. This is not going to be dropped. We were wrongly arrested, and we have been, as the 4 of us, we've had, I can't put into words the stress and the shit that this has caused. You know, I know what it's done to me, and I've seen what it's done to Martin in particular, because, you know, he lives close to me. You know, we're close friends. This has caused a huge amount of upset and distress for us over the last year since being found guilty. But yeah, besides the run up to the case, but it's a year since then. And now to be vindicated, obviously now I want the police, I want to know that all our samples, the samples that were taken when we were arrested, like the DNA and our fingerprints, that has to be destroyed. We need our names, this has to be expunged from our records, so we all now have clean records. So this is not over, it's not over for me, but I sincerely thank everybody that has supported us. You know, I know who you are, I know who my friends are, I know who are loyal, and I can't tell you how grateful I and the others are for your support. So thank you so much. You know, but you know, this is up yours calm, mate, as far as I'm concerned. You know, you're trucking push this shit and it hasn't worked. So as I said, up yours, mate. You know, but we go on. Again, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it.